Have you ever noticed how much you can learn just by staying quiet? In a world full of noise, silence is a powerful tool that lets us connect deeply and understand others better. Today, we're exploring the art of silence. How simply staying quiet can help you read people and understand them more clearly. Silence isn't an absence of communication. It's actually a way to listen more deeply. When we talk less, we notice more. Take therapy sessions, for example. A therapist often stays quiet to give their clients space to open up and reflect on their thoughts. And in negotiations, silence can be a powerful way to make others reveal more than they intended. On the other hand, speaking too soon can shut people down. When we feel the need to fill every pause, we might miss the chance for others to reveal what they're truly feeling. So why is silence so effective? It turns out that staying quiet activates different parts of our brain, allowing us to notice small details we'd otherwise miss. Studies show that silence helps us pick up on subtle cues and gives others the mental space to share freely. There's even a phenomenon called mirror neurons in our brains, which lets us empathize with others without words. By simply observing, we can sense their emotions, and silence gives us that space to tune in. When you stay quiet, you start noticing things that most people miss. Have you ever caught a tiny shift in someone's expression or posture? These are the unspoken clues people reveal in moments of silence. Silence gives us the chance to engage in what's called deep listening, where we're not only hearing words but understanding the meaning behind them. With this deeper focus, we can pick up on facial expressions, gestures, and other body language cues that tell us more about what someone is feeling or thinking. So, how can you use silence in your daily life to understand others better? Here are some techniques you can try. First, pause before you respond. When someone finishes speaking, count to 3 silently. This gives them a chance to continue and lets you absorb everything they've said. Another technique is to ask open-ended questions. Questions that require thought and reflection, and then stay quiet. Allow the other person to think, and avoid jumping in too soon. And finally, practice mindful silence. Take a few deep breaths and let go of the urge to respond immediately. This silence isn't awkward. It's a way to connect more authentically. Silence is especially powerful in certain situations. For instance, during conflicts, staying quiet can actually de-escalate the tension, making others feel heard rather than challenged. In negotiations, silence can give you an edge. After presenting an offer or a suggestion, pausing can often lead the other person to reveal their true thoughts or add more information. And when someone is upset or going through a tough time, silence can be more comforting than words. Sometimes, being a quiet presence is exactly what they need. Of course, silence isn't always easy. We're so used to filling every gap that staying quiet can feel awkward. But remember, it's not about abandoning the conversation. It's about letting it breathe. Many people worry they'll lose control of the conversation. But in reality, silence allows for a more balanced exchange, where both sides feel valued. And if you're dealing with someone who doesn't like silence, try rephrasing or repeating what they said to show that you're listening and engaged. This can create a natural flow without rushing to fill every gap. Silence has helped people in all walks of life connect more deeply. Take counselors, for example. They know that listening quietly often allows their clients to open up and share their true feelings. Or think about friendships and relationships. How many times has a silent moment allowed you to understand someone's emotions better than words ever could? If you've ever experienced the power of silence, share it in the comments. Let's learn from each other's experiences. So, what have we learned? Silence isn't just a break in conversation. It's a powerful tool to connect and understand people on a deeper level. Today, I challenge you to try using silence in a conversation. Count to 3 before responding, observe the other person's body language, or simply hold back from speaking too soon. You might be surprised by what you learn. Remember, silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. So next time you're in a